Yeah. So good evening, everyone. In last sessions, I think we have seen very clearly up to bubble sort, right? Bubble sort explanation we have seen. Bubble sort is nothing but one of the sorting technique which we have. So in today's session, we will go with another sorting technique, which is nothing but a selection sort. Okay. So what is mean by this selection sort? Very simple, sir. Here, so we are going to select an element. We are going to select an element and fix that element in its position, Generally, we are going to select first minimum element, okay, into first location. Then we are going to find a second minimum element and we will put it into second location. This process will continue, sir. This process will continue. It's a very simple sorting technique. Okay. Now we will see example number 13, how you can able to do. So implementation of a implementation of selection sort in ascending order. Okay. I want to implement this selection sort by using ascending order. Sir, to demonstrate this, first I will explain with the help of a diagram so that you can understand very well how it is going to work. Sir, see here, I'm going to take some elements just for your understanding. I'm taking. So the type of sorting which we are going to discuss here is nothing but selection sort. So as of now, consider these are the elements what I have. The elements are nothing but 10. Next and after that we have 5. Next and after that we have 8. Next and after that we have 20. Next we have 2. Next we have 18. Just for example sake. Consider it is located in 0th location, in first location, in second location, in third location, in fourth location, in fifth location. So what is our requirement here is, so you have to find out minimum element in the list, sir. Okay, we have to find out minimum element in the list. Okay, sir, what I'm going to do here is observe carefully. So I will start this by taking my I value is equal to 0. I will select the first element. Okay, I will select the first element. What is the first element here? 10. And I will compare, or not first element, I will run first time. In the first time, what I am going to do is I will find out the minimum element in the list. Okay, so in very first pass, what we are doing, we are going to identify the first minimum element. When I is equal to 0, what is the minimum index value? So in 0th location, we have 10. Consider 10 is the minimum. 10 is the minimum. Sir, now I'm going to compare with 5. Is 5 is minimum or not? Yes. Initially, minimum index is 0. Since 5 is lesser than 10, so minimum index element is nothing but 1. Now minimum element will become 5. So I'm going to compare, is there any other element lesser than minimum? So I will compare 5 with 8. Sir, is 8 is minimum? No. Then I will compare 5 with 20. Is 20 is minimum element? No. Then I will compare 5 with, is 2 is the minimum element? Yes. What is its index? 4. That will be updated to minimum index. Next, the minimum value is 2 and we are comparing with 18. Condition is not satisfied. So the value of I which we got is 0 and the value of minimum index location is nothing but 4. So now we have to interchange this 0th location and 4th location. So that what will be your new element, new updated list, we are going to get 2 and then 5 and then 8 and then 20. In the place of 2, we got 10 and then 18. This is the first pass. So first element got sorted. Take the next element. So we have to compare with the index value from 1. Now I am taking I is equal to 1. Can you please tell me, after all the comparisons, what will be the minimum index value that we are going to get? Can you please confirm? Everyone?
1.
Yes, the minimum index will become 1 only. So the self swapping will be done so that we are going to get, so 2, 5, 8, so 20 and then 10 and then 18. Okay, so next first two elements are sorted. This is the second location, third location, fourth location, fifth location. Now we are going to consider index value as a 2 and we will consider minimum index. I think in this case also minimum index will become 2. Already that element is there in its position. So 2, 5, 8 and the next elements will become 20, 10 and then 18. Like this we are going to get. So these three elements got sorted. We have third location, fourth location, fifth location. In this case, I is equal to 3 and your minimum index value will become what? Can you please tell me what is the minimum index value?
3. 4, 4.
4. 4 is the minimum index value. Now we have to shift these 3 and 4. So your new list will become 2, 5, 8 and then those two elements you have to swap 10, 20 and then 18 we are going to get. So these elements are already sorted. Next we have 4 and 5. Sir, take a bit very special care. This is nothing but the first pass what we have done. This is nothing but the second pass. This is nothing but the third pass. This is nothing but the fourth pass. In first pass, what output we got? The first element got sorted. In the second pass, the second two elements got sorted. In the third pass, first three elements are sorted. Okay. Like in the fourth pass, first four elements got sorted. Like this, we have to do this repetition, sir. So just still we have repetitions are there. Can you please confirm up to this? Is the concept is clear? Yes, please confirm. Is the concept is clear up to this, whatever we covered? Please confirm, friends. Guys, please respond. Right, sir. So now in the next step, what I'm doing is, sir, what is the next I value? Your I value will become 4. Then you need to find out the minimum index. Sir, now what is the minimum index? I think we know it will become 5, right? So that your sapping will be done and your output will become 2, 5, 8, 10 and then 18, 20. Okay. Sir, now my question for everyone. Can you please tell me, is it required to run I is equal to 5? Please tell me.
No, sir.
Yes, because we reached almost all the elements. Now we have only one element is there. So next to that element, we don't have any elements. So not required to take like this. That's why, so when you write a for loop, for each I value in the range of up to which we have to take n minus 1. If your list contains 6 elements, 6 minus 1 means what? 5. Up to 4 only it will run. For 5 is equal to 5, it won't work. This is nothing but, sir, the concept of selection sort what we have. If you are clear with this concept, I will implement this program for you people. Clear, friends? Everyone please respond. Is it clear?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, clear.
Good. So now what we are going to do here? Sir, very simple. Now we have to implement the code. Okay. Already we have previous code is there. So I will take as it is and I will do small modifications in this code. So what modifications? In this place we have to take selection sort in ascending order. I will take the function, or otherwise let it be selection sort only. This is nothing but the thing. Sir, now I want random values. Oh, better I have to take the previous code. Yes, this will be good. Now you can see I'm going to take selection sort. selection sort, right? So I have an empty list is there. I am putting 10 random values into the list. First, I will print that list. Then I am applying selection sort. Later, I am printing the updated list. How to write this selection sort? Please follow my instructions. For each I value in the range of, we have to take n minus 1. Don't get confused. Let us take my n is nothing but the length of the list. Up to n minus 1 I will write. So we know the values of I, but I need minimum index, right? Minimum index is, initially I am taking I. I means what? 0th location. When I is equal to 1, first location. That element itself I am considering it as a minimum index element. Now we have to write one more loop which is going to compare with the elements next to the I, because I already taken, right? So from the next element onwards up to n I will take. Okay, up to n I will take, because we need to compare with last element also. So when you are comparing, if any element that you have is less than L of minimum index, that means your minimum index value is greater, okay, not L of I, L of j. Okay, I am comparing with L of j. If your minimum index location value is greater when compared with that particular element, then what we are doing, that minimum index value will become j. So this is very, very important step. You can see in the example. So initially we are taking I is equal to minimum index. Then we are searching L of I, that is L of j, that is 5. Is 5 is lesser than this particular yes? Yes, condition is true. Then your minimum index will become that j value 1. Okay, next second time L of j. What is the j value? J value will become 2. Okay, so L of 2, is it less than L of minimum index? Minimum index what we got is nothing but 1, 5. So is 8 is less than 5? No, condition not satisfied. So 8 is not a minimum element than 5. Like that it will be repeated. So now we have the main element I is there and minimum index I is also there. You have to swap these two. How you can do? I am taking, so L of I comma L of I comma L of minimum index element is equal to L of minimum index element I will copy to I position, and in the place of minimum index position I will get I. That's all right. This is nothing but what we have to do. Definitely the data is going to be sorted. If you want, let us cross check. Let us cross check by executing the code. Really those elements will be get sorted or not, we will get the clarity. So py space test.py I am taking. As you can see, the initial list contains some 10 random numbers. Later, after performing that in ascending order, we got rest of the 10 elements. This is nothing but how you can able to perform sorting operation. I think you people got very clear clarity about this sorting techniques. Selection sort in which order? Ascending order. Any doubts, friends, up to this? Please confirm.
No, sir.
Any doubts? Any doubts up to this? Please confirm, everyone. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Sir, what about rest of the students? No response. Sleeping. Right. So the next one, what we have to do? Sir, I want to implement the same program. I want to implement the same program, example number 14, where I want to implement, so this particular sorting technique in descending order. I want to implement the same thing in descending order. Let us see how you can able to sort in descending order. Instead of finding minimum index, which index you have to find out? Maximum index. In the place of min index, I will replace max index. And in the place of less than, try to take greater than, right? If any element greater than this maximum index came, then that will become maximum index. In that point, I am running. That's all right. Nothing more than this. If you run the code, you can see the largest element came to the first, and rest of the elements as usual came at the next. Okay, like this, the data is arranged in which order? Descending order. This is the way how we can work with this selection sort. I think you people got a clear clarity about selection sort in ascending order and selection sort in descending order. If you are okay with this, I will go for the next sorting technique. Can you please confirm, is it clear up to this?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right, sir. Good. Right. Sir, the next one, what we have here. Okay, the next one, what we have here. Let us go for the next example. I mean, next sorting technique, which is nothing but insertion sort, which is nothing but insertion sort. Sir, we have so many applications are there for insertion sort. I think you have seen the playing cards. Playing cards is nothing but a best example for insertion sort. Okay. So anyone is having habit of playing cards? Can you please confirm? Not for serious, just for fun. Anyone?
Yeah.
Right, good. Right. Sir, when you are playing these cards with your friends, you know, for example, consider in your hand, you have some cards like you have one is there. So next and after that, you have three is there. Next and after that, so you have something like seven is there. So next and after that, you have nine is there. Like this, you have some set and so on. Sir, opposite person is giving one card on the table. So that the card is nothing but a consider two. So what you are going to do? You will select this card and you will insert in an appropriate position among these. So that sorting technique is called as insertion sort. So when you have taken that card and if you are putting in a proper place means what? The elements before to that elements are already in order, sir, right? Suppose if you take 2, where you will insert here because 1, 2, 3 sequence will come. So sorting order like that insertion sort will work. Okay. First, anyway, I will demonstrate with one example. Then only you people will get full-fledged clarity. Okay. So the next sorting technique which we have here is nothing but insertion sort. Insertion sort. How the insertion sort is going to work? Sir, the first I am going to take some elements like consider 20, so 5, and then 40, and then 60, and then 10, and then 30. Like this, I have some elements are there in my hand. Okay, I have some elements are there in my hand. Now, what I have to do is, I need to select. Okay, I need to select. I will start from the second location because don't take this first because already it is there in the order. Okay, even if you are taking this 20, where you will insert? So again, you need to compare with remaining. So I am feeling that the 20 is already in its correct position. Then take the next element 5 and look for appropriate position of this 5 in this left sequence. That is nothing but in 20. So where you have to take this? Where you have to take this? We need to bring before 20 so that your order will become so 5, 20. Next elements will become 40, 60. So 10, 30 like this. This is the first pass. Of course, I will explain how it is going to work. Sir, in the second pass, what we are going to do? 5 and 20 are in position. Take 40 and insert in appropriate position. I think the 40 is there in its correct position only, right? 40 is there in its correct position, right? So 10, 5, 20, 40. So after 20 only 40 will come. Then unsorted data will become 10, 60, 60, 10 and then 30. Next element we will select 60. Sir, you have to put this in a proper position. Where it will be inserted? So 5, 20, 40 and then 60. Next we have to take 10 and then 30. Like this we have to take. So these elements are already inserted. So now you have to take 10. You need to insert this 10 in a correct position. Okay, you need to insert this 10 in a correct position. Sir, where you are going to insert this 10 in a correct position? We are going to take 5 here, and then 10, and then 20, and then 40, and then 60, and then 30. Like this we are going to do, right? So next we have to select the last element, and you need to insert in an appropriate position. So 5, 10, 20, and then 30, and then 40, and then 60. Like this we will get. I think, sir, you people got some idea how we are going to take this insertion, sir. If you are okay with this, I will go for a skeleton and I will explain. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Right. Sir, please respond. Please respond. Right. Sir, I will take a small code here, how this insertion sort is going to work. For each I value in the range of, I want to take the 0th location. So till n is nothing but length of the list. Sir, what I am going to do in this? So here I will take one x is equal to L of I. I will store the first element in a special variable called x, and I will take I is equal to j is equal to I minus 1. Okay, and I will compare whether your value of j is greater than or equal to 0 and the element is less than L of j. If it is true, then I'm going to copy the element. So L of j plus 1 is equal to, I'm going to take L of j. Then after that, your j value will be decremented by 1 unit, and at last I'm going to copy L of j plus 1 will become x. First I will demonstrate with an example, then only you can able to understand well. Now see here. See here how it is going to work. Sir, consider this is my list. What is the initial list? So 20. For your understanding purpose, I will take some other list. So consider the list is nothing but I have, so 5 is there. Next and after that 1. Next and after that 3. Next and after that 2. Next and after that 4. Like this we have. So consider the indexes are nothing but 0, 1, 2, 3, and then 4. We are going to start from I is equal to 1. We will start with I is equal to 1. So what about your x? X value is nothing but L of I. L of 1 is what? 1. Then your j value will become I minus 1. I value is 1, j value will become 0. Is it greater than or equal to 0? Here it is not case, it is j. Is j value is greater than or equal to 0? Yes. And x value, is it less than L of j? So is 1 is less than L of j? Yes. Then what we are doing? L of j plus 1. Your j value is 0. L of j plus 1 means what? L of 1 will become L of 0. L of 1 will become L of 0. Okay. Next, see what we are doing. J is equal to j minus 1. Your j value will become minus 1. Is minus 1 is greater than or equal to 0? No, right? Then loop will final and loop will come out, and then L of j plus 1 is equal to x. So what is the x value? 1, right? That we are putting in L of j plus 1. What is the j value? Minus 1. Minus 1 plus 1 will become 0. Now in L of 0, we are taking that k value, which is nothing but 1. Sir, have you observed? I inserted that 1 in an appropriate position. Beyond that, nothing. Sir, can you please confirm, is I is equal to 1 pass? Is it clear for you?
Yes, sir.
Now, sir, what we have to do? You need to repeat this process for I is equal to 2. Now, what I am going to do for I is equal to 2, observe carefully. So I will select x is equal to L of 2. L of 2 is what? 3. So then your j value is going to start from I minus 1. What is I value? 2. 2 minus 1 means 1. Is 1 is greater than or equal to 0? Yes. and check your x value. X is 3. Is it less than L of 1? What is the L of 1? 5. Is 3 is less than 5? Yes, condition is true, right? Then what we are doing? L of j plus 1. J value is 1. That is L of 2 will become L of j. L of 1 is what? 5. That I am moving to L of 2. So 5 will come here because the actual position of 3 is here. Okay. Now we are going to decrement the value of j by 1 unit, which will become 0. Again, it is greater than or equal to 0. And x value is 3. Is it less than L of 0? 1. Condition is not satisfied because 1 will come, then 3, and then 5. That's why there is no problem. Then when j is equal to -1, what will happen? -1 greater than or equal to 0, condition will false, and L of -1 plus 1. No. Here itself the condition is not satisfied, right? So then it will come out from this loop. Okay, it will come out from this loop. L of j plus 1. So L of j value is what? When it is failed, when a j is equal to 0. 0 plus 1 means, so we are going to get 1. Your L of 1 will become 3. In the L of 1, we are going to update 3. Like second element also gets sorted. Sir, clear up to this? Please confirm. Yes, please confirm. Clear up to
Yes,
this?
sir.
Right. So now what we will do for I is equal to 3? When I is equal to 3, your x will become L of I. L of 3 is nothing but 2. You have to find appropriate position for 2. So first in the place of 2, you will get 5. And then we are going to do. Let us see. Your initial value of j will become I minus 1. What is I value? 3. 3 minus 1 will become 2. So is 2 is greater than or equal to 0? Yes, right. And x value is 2 is less than L of 2. L of 2 is 2 is less than 2. No, sir, check once. So x value is 2. Is it less than L of 2? L of 2 is what? 5. So is 2 is less than 5? Yes, condition satisfied. Then your L of j plus 1. J value is 2. So 2 plus 1 is 3 will become L of 2. What is a L of 2, sir? L of 2 is 5. That we are moving to L of 3. Here 5 will come. Then your j value will be decremented by 1 unit. Now j is 1. So 1 greater than or equal to condition is 2. And x value, that is 2. Is it less than L of 1? So 3. Condition is satisfied. Then L of j plus 1, that is 1 plus 1. L of 2 will become, so L of 1. What is the L of 1 value? 3. That I am copying to L of 2. Okay, so then at last your j value will become 0. Is 0 is greater than or equal to 0, condition is true. Your x value is 2. 2 is less than L of j. So condition is not satisfied. It will come out from this L of 0 plus 1. Your L of 1 is occupied with x. So your L of 1 is occupied with x. So your final list will become, so 1, 2, 3, 5, 4. Still one more pass is required. Okay, still one more pass is required. That is nothing but I is equal to 4. Sir, this is the way how insertion sort algorithm is going to work. Can you please confirm, friends? Is it clear for you people up to this whatever I covered?
Yes, sir.
Sir, need response from everyone.
Yes, sir, clear.
Right. So now we have to implement this in the form of a program. We have to implement this in the form of a program. Same program, right? I'm going to take insertion sort. Okay. Insertion sort. So we need length for I in the range of 1 to n I will take. So the functionality is going to change. Sir, here I'm going to take one new variable x, which is nothing but L of I. Then I'm going to take j is equal to I minus 1. I will start from index -1. And while your j value is greater than or equal to 0 and that element is less than L of j, then what we are doing? L of j plus 1 will become L of j and try to decrement the j value by 1 unit. You need to repeat this process to move all the elements. If every element got moved into appropriate position, L of j plus 1, you are going to make it as x. That's all right. So this is nothing but the point what we have. Now I'm going to run this program. So the sorting technique is nothing but insertion sort. Let us see whether that insertion sort is going to work properly or not. Let us run this code. Sir, you can see here all the elements in the data got sorted or not. Yes. This is the way, sir, how you can work with insertion sort in ascending order. Insertion sort in ascending order. Sir, I want to do this in descending order. I want to do the same thing in descending order. How you can able to do in descending order? The concept is the same. Only the symbols we have to change. So what a symbol we have to change here? You can see in the place of less than, I'm going to take a greater than. When the element is greater than, then we have to change. Is it correct? Now you can able to see the data is arranged in descending order. This is the way, sir, how you can able to sort the list of elements in descending order. Okay, I think with this video, you got a complete clarity about how you can do insertion sort and selection sort. I mean insertion sort and then selection sort. I think you people got very clear clarity. Can you please confirm any doubts up to this, sir?
No, sir.
Right,
No, sir.
right, sir. So with this, I'm going to wind up today's session because we have some demos are there at 9 o'clock. So that's why, so I'm going to close this session today. We will meet for the continuation tomorrow with the 2 more beautiful sorting techniques. Okay. Right, sir. I will upload the running notes within few minutes. You can download. Thank you.